Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be test flying the Carenado PC-12. I love this aircraft. It has a cruise speed of 255 knots, 30,000 max altitude, duration of 6 hours, 1,310 nautical mile range. It comes with about 10 different liveries here, as you can see. Here's 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful aircraft, very different. I love this plane. I love the way it looks. I love the way it flies. I love the way it handles. Let's go ahead and we'll pull one of these liveries out here and we'll go take it for a test fly. Let's try, I don't know, what do you guys feel like? Maybe this one? A little bit of executive looking, I guess. We'll put it here for departure on the ground with a cold startup. We're going to go inside this aircraft. We're going to test fly it. We'll do some stall testing. We'll take it up. We'll fly it around. And then we'll bring it back down for a landing and see how it handles. Then we'll give it a review here. And yeah, I love it. I think it should be a fun time. And as soon as it loads up here, we'll be on our way. But I did a tutorial video on this of the PC-12 for a startup before. And I love this plane. It does have a pretty cool system for a startup, a little bit more complicated than some if you follow the correct procedures. Today we're not going to follow any correct ones. We're just going to get it started. The basics we can do here. It does have an iPad here. If you click here, you can pull that out. And if you pull it out, you can go ahead and put on some features here. We'll just go ahead and check those out. And if we come outside here, we have cones. We have the what is this? The tow bar and covers. And back here we have this little generator. We got the passenger, well, cargo door, I would say it's called, and the passenger door. Let's just take a look at the interior before we get it up in the air here. Show you guys some of the features here. It's got a little table there and another little table here. You can also close the blinds if needed, which is a pretty cool feature to have, I would say. Let's go ahead and stow those tables away for our departure, but pretty big interior, beautiful looking. It even has another table back here as well. And of course over here is just a door, which we can come outside of the aircraft here and just take a look at it. I mean, what a beautiful aircraft it is, huh? The PC-12. I mean, the modeling's nice. Carenado did a fantastic job. Good sounds. Some people complained about the way the gear comes up on this and the sound quality of it, but to be honest with you, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Let's just take a look at the undercarriage of the wheels here. Alright, well, it's not the best texturing or detailing, however, it's pretty nice. I'm not going to complain about it, you know. I mean, it's fairly reasonable priced aircraft as well, so I like it a lot. Look at that view, huh? Let's see if we can get it gooder. How about that? The PC-12. That's a heck of a thumbnail right there, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think that would be a great thumbnail. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump back inside this beautiful aircraft. Boom. Here we go. And we'll close everything up, take the features off, get the tow bar out of the way, the cones out of the way, and all that stuff, and close these doors up, and then we will get started here. I'm going to turn on, well, I guess we can't turn on the lights yet. Stow the iPad away. Alright, let's go up top to the panel, and we'll put battery 1, battery 2, and we'll put seatbelt signs. No smoking signs on. Inertial separator on. Fuel pumps can come on since we're about to start up the aircraft. Whoops. And we'll go down here. Put on the panel lighting so we can see. This right here, we want to move to the, this is called a condition lever. We move it to flight idle for now. And then we can go ahead down here and do a test for the EPA system. It's green, and then we want to put it back to arm, and that should light up with the light, which it is. You can't see it that good because the sun's in the way. Alright, cool. Master caution's on. Let's go ahead and get this plane started. We'll go ahead to start. Okay. The avionics on. Alright. NG coming up. I'm going to put the prop forward once we get some good rotation, about 18%. Prop coming forward now. Okay. Watching the NG for a hung start. You know what I forgot to do? You always have to push that down for fuel. Okay, now we're talking. Gotta have that fuel. Always make sure that's pushed down or this plane will not start. I've done that before. Believe me. Alright. Make sure that's in flight idle position. Looks like it's temping out at 759. And NG is 65. We got fuel. Battery's good. Voltage is good. Everything's looking good and accepted. So that is a good sign. Auto. Okay. We got this little panel here as well, which gives you pretty cool information. You got radar and weather conditions and terrain. All kinds of fun features here, so that's a really cool feature to have as well. You got a good autopilot system right here. This is your altitude if you want to go up to 3,000 feet, or let's say like we'll start with 5,000, right? Really nice aircraft to fly. Let's go ahead and take the brake off. We are ready for our taxi now, and like I said, I'm not doing full procedures or anything crazy. We're just going to test fly this out, see how it handles, see how it flies.
Palm Beach ground, Liberty 757, request taxi for straight out departure with Charlie.
Liberty 757 taxi to and hold short of runway 28 right, using taxiway cross runway 28 left cross runway tree 2.
It wants us to go to 28 right, but we're going to depart from 10 left over here.
Taxi to and hold short runway 28 right, using taxiway cross runway 10 right, cross runway tree 2 Liberty 757.
We're just going to ignore what they're telling us. Let's go ahead and set the flaps. Today we're just going to test fly and see how it handles. I love this plane. It's it seems like it handles pretty good on the ground here as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and turn. Alright, this is a shorter runway for general aviation. Let's go ahead and take off. Power set. It's 80 knots, 100 knots. Good. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear coming up.
Palm Beach approach, Liberty 757 is type PC-12 1 miles southeast of Palm Beach, 200 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Make sure you put the condition lever all the way up too before you take off here. This is your condition lever. You want it all the way up before takeoff. Alright, let's go ahead and get this plane up in the air here. Just gonna do
cleared through the Charlie airspace, Liberty 757.
Altimeter set here. Alright. Cool, here we go. Head a little bit more towards the east. Let's try a heading mode. It's turning on heading now. We're going to climb up and do some stall testing with it. quick aircraft too. So want to keep that in mind when you're flying this beautiful aircraft. That it does tend to, it's going pretty fast, 184 knots already, you know. We're almost at 3,000 feet here. We're gonna start our stall testing. All right, I'm gonna take it off autopilot and we're just trim it out here. We just head back towards the coast. All right. Now we're gonna start our stall test. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to pull back on the stick to about 20% here, or I should say, and let the airspeed drop off. Let's just go nose straight up here. Alright, doing about 100 knots, starting to slow to 100 knots I should say. 5,600 feet. It wants to climb very good here. Alright, let's go ahead and pull back to about 20. I want to put it into a stall. There's West Palm Beach where we just took off from. I can't believe this thing is climbing so fast. We're already at 6,000 feet here. That is a stall warning, I guess, coming up there. We're going to keep pulling back on the nose. Stick shaker's coming on. We're about 60 knots. Nose up. Going to continue. 50 knots. Nose is wanting to come down. I'm pulling back on the nose. I feel the left wing getting a little bit heavy there. Pulling back. Nose is coming over. Alright, there you go. Nose came over there. Let's try that again. We'll do a stall test to the left here. See how it handles.
Liberty 757, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
I mean, this plane doesn't really want to stall, which is pretty cool.
Squawk 1200.
You really got to force it to stall.
Frequency change approved. Liberty 757.
There it goes. Left wing drop.
Miami Center.
Alright, let's
Liberty
try that again with the
757
right.
is type PC-12 4 miles northeast of Palm Beach, 8,800
We're going
feet.
to try a right stall.
Request
See how that
flight
works.
following.
Liberty 757.
I love this plane. It feels amazing. It flies great.
2052.
I don't know why I don't fly this plane
Squawk
more often, to be honest with
205
you.
to Liberty 757.
Alright, here we go.
Liberty 757 radar contact 3 miles northeast of Palm Beach,
Nose coming
9,100 feet.
down. Oh,
Altimeter
nose came down and it dropped the right wing there. Alright, so there you go. There's the
Roger,
stall
Liberty
testing complete.
757.
Now we'll go ahead and try to land it. See how it lands. As you can see, it handles very, very well. Like, look, if you just turn it, I mean, it's really responsive. It's heavy on the nose, though. I don't know if there's a way to trim that out a little bit, but
Palm Beach approach, Liberty 757.
it could be just because I didn't trim it properly, but definitely a little bit heavier on the nose. Overall, though, it's a really nice aircraft to fly. We're going to go ahead and trim it back down. I think I might have trimmed it too high there.
Liberty 757, contact Miami Center on 132.15. Good day.
Going to 132.15 Liberty 757. Miami Center, Liberty 757, 7,700 feet.
Liberty 757, Miami Center altimeter 29.9, continue as planned. Liberty 757, contact Palm Beach approach on 125.2.
Alright, let's give it a shot for the landing and see how it lands.
Going to 125.2 Liberty 757. Palm Beach approach, Liberty 757, 7,400 feet.
Liberty 757, Palm Beach approach altimeter 29.9.
We're really into that, huh?
Continue as planned.
Overall, the PC-12 is definitely worth it. It's a great aircraft, especially for a good duration of flight time. It climbs fast, it flies good, it handles well on the ground, off the ground. It's great graphics. I love the way they modeled this aircraft inside and out.
Liberty 757.
Super fun to fly. I mean,
to transition
I don't know
airspace.
really what else to say about this aircraft except for it's definitely worth it.
Beach approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through
Definitely
Charlie
worth flying.
airspace, Liberty 757.
I'm flying it a little bit more like a fighter jet right now, but I definitely wouldn't recommend that. See, you don't even really need, it's super responsive, which is nice. Like, it flies really well. You don't really need to pull the yoke too hard to get this plane to turn for you, which is super nice. I love the way it handles. It's very similar to the TB 930. But I personally, I like the PC-12 better. Gear coming down. It's a little bit of a high landing here. I've seen a plane do this before too. A PC-12 actually in a high wind situation for some reason. Don't know why they did it, but they did. Alright, flaps are going all the way down. We're going to go ahead and try to do a little bit of a high-speed landing here. At least initially. 7,600 feet, 500 feet, 400 feet. There we go. 200 feet. Airspeed coming down here. Nice aircraft though, that's for sure. And it has a reverse thrust, so you can use that. You don't even really need the brakes. Alright, back to flight idle. Like I said, it's overall a very beautifully modeled aircraft here. Let's put the flaps up. Pull over to the side of the runway here. Get back over to his parking spot. But there's the PC-12 for you, ladies and gentlemen. 12 different liveries. I don't know. I like it. I think Carenado did a fantastic job with it. I don't know if anybody else is going to try to model the PC-12. But Just Flight, I know they do a really good job with aircrafts, so you never know, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm a fan of the PC-12 for sure. They have a PC-24 private jet. I don't think they have it for the flight sim, but if that comes out, that would be amazing. I would love to fly that, because this plane is super cool. Awesome aircraft. Fun to fly. Let's put the flaps up. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this aircraft down here. We'll put the flight idle all the way back, prop all the way back, and fuel shut off there. I don't know if I showed you guys what it looks like at night. That's what it looks like at night. Super nice aircraft to fly though. Cool animation too, right? There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the PC-12. Let me show you what it looks like in the dark inside the cabin as well as outside real quick. And then we'll wrap this video up. I'm just gonna go ahead so we have a little bit of light. That's what all the lighting on, strobes, beacon, landing light, taxi light, and inside this is what it will look like in the nighttime. So super nice looking. Let me see. You could turn the top panel light on or off depending on whatever you like. These are your lights here to adjust as needed. And that's it. Beautiful aircraft. Super fun to fly. I love it. I love flying this plane. Something I would definitely add to the collection if you don't have it, you know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's another review in the books. Thank you guys again. If there's anything that I'm missing or you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to try to make better quality videos. I know that I skip some things sometimes, or I don't do everything properly, but I'm trying to get better. I'm new at this, so don't hold it against me too much. Thank you guys again for watching, and there we go. Peace. Thanks for watching.